Welcome to the Channel Nation. I'm Jaden Chase, and these are some of the top stories making headlines today. Now, Cambridge Police in St. James have confirmed that 29-year-old Queen Anne Spence is not only charged with the slaying of her own son, but also being investigated for the slaying of her daughter 1 year before. Now, Nation, may I make you hear a confession of an eyewitness and also a close friend and confidant, and then we'll continue the reason. Look and listen.
I feel real bad because when she just get to work, I was the one staying with the baby. I provide for him. She don't even leave nothing for him to show how many morning I said to her, what the baby want to eat. She said just give him something. Me give him like how me give every other kids inside here. Until she just take up the baby. Me dey here one Friday, I look for the baby. Me don't see baby. Me say to her, say, where is the baby? She said she sent back the baby to the stepfather. So they say, me I take care of the baby, I just take the baby like that, and you know, say, I'm over here wait for the baby the morning. You know?
So you know what's the name of the child?
Aiden Rose, go to
Rose.
the Step Primary School,
He's
7-year-old.
7-year-old. Oh, okay.
That's the size of my daughter, that's why it shook me. This morning now, as me open shop, she come call me, sell her a craving here. Then she just said to me politely, Aiden dead, you know, candy. So me say, Aiden dead. She don't say it with a trimmer, you know. Normally somebody would have lose their child, not even tears from her eyes. She just a smoke and a drink. Me feel it to my heart because a Saturday last time me see baby. Saturday morning, you know.
Yes, Nation, now let's continue the reasoning. Now, them say evil come in many shapes and forms, but if these reports are confirmed to be true, Spence are one of the worst individuals, we say, apprehended by law enforcement in quite some time. Members of the community, even members of her own family, remember inquiring about the child. And her statements were that she did not see her own youth. And then as her family member said, still found it comfortable for going to her bed and have a good night's rest. No. This is a different heights of evil. I don't know what I'm going with Moby and the entire St. James parish. But see it, a travel advisory has even been issued, stating that tourists and American citizens working on the Jamaican island, there are certain parishes and parish capitals that should be avoided, as stated by the US State Department. And we'll look on some of the things that we'll say take place in St. James. We'll think about even the situation with Kevin Smith them. Now with this situation, 2 of our own children, or we can say back to back, because them say our daughter the year before. On the police report list, the wounds sustained by the youth, you have to say, wait, what kind of rage our own mother could have for our youth, for take it to these extremes? The situation is serious. People might look point and say, yo, yeah, she just do a thing. But as the police force has stated, she's been investigated for the death of our other youth. This is a clear pattern. If these reports are confirmed to be true, as you know, innocent until proven guilty, but based on the evidence, based on the actions of the individual, based on the reports of people who know her personally, not people who cast judgment, not people who hear of the story and then form them own opinions. And I tell you, these are individuals who know this woman, who know the youth, them. And based on the timeline of the discovery and the level of decomposition, me being Child's Month, it go on a Child Month. This could definitely be a case where the people that follow up, the people that definitely want to hear what the outcome of this trial, when this reach trial stage. At this phase, questioning has already been conducted, more evidence is being gathered, another investigation was already underway. So now I guess that case and this case will more than likely be fast tracked. And them are going to push forward for carry this to trial. But nation, talk to me. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree with the statement that this is one of the most horrific crimes you have heard of committed on the island since the start of the year. Two of our own youth. Remember recently, when a brother take the life of his own brother rather. And people say, yo, that's definitely taking it to a level. We hear say, brother will rise against brother. But to see it happen, not figuratively, but literally, that it shake the nation as well. We have seen numerous stories on the headlines. They make we say, yo, man heart really desperately wicked. And now, it has reached the point where, especially in places like Westmoreland and of course St. James, Mobile, the crime and violence has now affected one of our major sectors. And it has been doing so for quite some time. Where it's either the people feel as if tourism would never be affected, or there would never be travel advisories made against certain places. No, it is not against the entire island. But keep in mind, we have some spots that we consider the tourism hub. Mobile, Westmoreland, the Grill. These are some of the places we consider as the tourism hub. So of course, to have an entire parish listed as high risk will definitely do something to tourism. And when tourism is affected, the economy is affected. And we already see what going on with numerous public sector agencies and workers saying that wages not right. We see numerous of them go on strike. Now, if the economy is badly affected by these new travel advisories, then of course it not take a rocket scientist to realize that conditions on the island would not get better, but get worse. Now it reached the point where it's obvious crime and violence is a problem for every citizen, whether residing on the island or planning to do business on the island, or as the North Americans have stated, even for those working on the island. Individuals are prohibited from traveling outside of certain boundaries. We have to have people who work at the embassy. The embassy is located in one of the places that the US State Department has stated that nationals should try to avoid. It now will be an easy fix, but it is doable. And as I will say, it's going to take a combined effort. And that's something I feel like the system not emphasize upon enough. I don't think the system point out enough to citizens that, for one, it is individuals who put parties into power. And where crime and violence is concerned, in these communities, it is these individuals who also hold the power within these communities as well. When they hear about the amount of illegal weapons recovered by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, who you think help the Jamaica Constabulary Force recover these weapons? If the force did know where the weapon them did there before, they would already go for them. It is by a combined effort of the residents within these communities and law enforcement that these achievements, what we see on the news, were made. Now, if we talk about fighting crime and violence, only with the same combined effort, we can serious milestones be made. And as I said, the point it reached now, the crime and violence senseless. No clear aim. Individuals want to take over a community just to say them control the community. No financial benefit. Them not plan for do nothing for the community. Them not plan for uplift the community. Why would you support the endeavors of an individual who are trying to take over a community with no clear agenda or objective? Youths are young and impressionable. But I feel like a time for the youth them wise up to. If the ends not justify the means, then different calculation I have to do. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you feel, nation. As I say, based on the statements from individuals who know Queen Spence, or Queen Anne Spence rather. It basically look like them see the signs. The fact that Cambridge police are saying that they are already investigating her for the death of another youth of her own. Talk to me in the comment section. Until the reason again, first and foremost, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and yes, put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning. Join the discussion in the comment section open 24/7. It never lock yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Until the reason again, live, love, and prosper. Stay tuned.